my name is Mike McIntosh. I'm one of two percussion designers for the Corps, along with Matt Black, who does the electronics, and this is my 20th year with the group. Lots of unique opportunities. It was a chance to bring back some things that we fell in love with, like some things that we actually liked, that made us love drum corps, some themes, things like the KC claw, things like the splash cymbal. It was a real opportunity for us to create a book that was not just about the rudiments. It's more than that, and I'm sure everybody could say that about their labor of love, but it's a real special thing to touch on things that emotionally affected you and drove your artistic choices as a performer and as a designer. And the ability and the opportunity to bring those back and package those in a way that's kind of new was a real special opportunity for us. The show has a ton of Easter eggs in it, but there's also hopefully a ton of freshness. So we feel like there's something in there for every generation. The Peterloo theme is in there. We tried to get the Don Beck lick in there, but we couldn't do it. The Guiro stick from the early 90s. The claw from 95. The splash cymbal from 01. There's a ton of things in there for, like I said, for everybody. But if you know your history, there's a lot of stuff in there that might trigger some great memories for sure. We recruited heavily, and it wasn't just the person with the best chops, it was the person that was right for the culture. Culture is everything, especially the last 10 days of the season. So you have to have the right chemistry. We feel that the affiliation, the association we have with Rhythm X has been super helpful. They're building their character, their playing ability as performers, and we're trying to do the same thing. So the students are getting a year-round education. Then we try to give them a show that really could be considered different, not only with the emotional tug of the book and what it represents to, the historical side, but some of the other things that we're doing that are new to this year, like, we have 16 tempos in the show that we drum at. It's not your normal, 168, 180, 192, 144. Tons of tempo change, tons of rubato. Jeremy has done a great job with our staging, so it's been really cool as far as the ability for the judge to access us. So making sure that accessibility is there was everything. Jeremy's done a great job with that. We just want to be respectful of the past. We want to be respectful of making sure that the students are having a great time. And if, at the end of the day, if your score is the highest, then that's great. But the journey, the day-to-day, the blue-collar work ethic, bring your lunch pail to work every day. I think that's what the judges have been reacting to, because we've been very consistent, and the percussion section has been scoring high because, there's a ton of content in the book for sure. Not just Easter eggs, but we kind of did a thing where we're looking back 75 years. We're also looking forward 75 years. So I think the judges are picking up a little bit on the ability for us to touch on some historical aspects of the program and then kind of repackage them, repurpose them in a way that's relevant in 2023. This is a real opportunity for us as a Corps to redefine who we are for the next several years. And that for me is a real exciting opportunity as an educator to help to make the Corps better than when I found it. And that's important to me.